When a pregnant golden retriever who had been rescued arrived at the animal shelter, Macy, a new employee, took it upon herself to provide the necessary care for the dog. Before this, the veterinarian had already informed Macy that the puppies did not appear normal on the ultrasound. On the long-awaited day of delivery, Macy was taken aback by an astonishing sight that left her utterly flabbergasted. This is the story of Macy and the golden retriever, a tale that transcends the ordinary, reminding us of the magic and mysteries that life can hold. A story that begins with a whisper, a glimmer of the unforeseen, and unfolds into an adventure that touches the heart and captivates the soul. In the dimly lit corridors of the Heartwood Animal Shelter, Macy, a wide-eyed new employee with a heart as big as her dreams, faced her first major challenge. Her steps echoed in the near-empty building, a stark reminder of the shelter's understaffed reality. The day was like any other, until the unexpected arrival of Bella, a golden retriever with a coat like spun gold and eyes filled with untold stories. Bella wasn't alone in her journey. She carried a secret within her, a litter of unborn puppies. The shelter's atmosphere tensed upon her arrival as whispers of her peculiar condition spread like wildfire. Macy, with a mix of apprehension and resolve, approached Bella. "You're safe now," she whispered, stroking the retriever's head. But deep inside, Macy knew that Bella's pregnancy was anything but ordinary. The veterinarian had hinted at something unusual about the puppies, a mystery that lingered in the air, thick with suspense. The shelter's head, Mr. Harrows, a man with a stern face and a soft heart, approached Macy with a heavy decision. "We're short on hands, Macy, and Bella, she might be more than we can handle," he said, his voice trailing off. Macy's heart raced. The thought of euthanizing Bella, especially in her condition, was unbearable. She felt a surge of determination. "No, we can't give up on her. I'll take care of Bella myself," she declared, her voice echoing with a blend of fear and courage. As the days passed, Macy's bond with Bella grew. She spent hours researching, preparing for the unknown. Every little movement of Bella's belly sent waves of both excitement and dread through Macy's veins. One stormy night, as Macy sat beside Bella, the dog's eyes met hers, gleaming with a mysterious depth. Macy felt a chill run down her spine. "What secrets are you hiding, Bella?" she murmured, gazing into the dog's eyes, searching for answers she wasn't sure she wanted to find. In the shadowed corners of the shelter, a sense of foreboding loomed. The stage was set for a story that would defy the norms of nature, a tale wrapped in suspense and the unknown. Little did Macy know her journey with Bella was about to take a turn into the extraordinary, challenging everything she knew about life, love, and the mysteries of nature. As the days turned into weeks, Macy's life became a whirlwind of tireless dedication to Bella. The shelter, with its constant cacophony of barks and meows, faded into the background as Macy focused on the golden retriever's needs. Bella's belly grew, and with it, the sense of foreboding deepened. Macy could feel the weight of the unknown pressing down on her, a mystery lurking just beneath the surface. The frequent visits to the veterinarian, Dr. Lewis, became a ritual. Each time Macy hoped for answers, yet left with more questions. "There's something unusual about these puppies," Dr. Lewis would say, peering over his glasses with a puzzled look. "But I can't quite put my finger on it." Macy's finances were stretched thin, her savings dwindling with each vet visit. The shelter could offer little help, its resources already strained. Macy lay awake at night, the shadows in her small apartment playing tricks on her mind. "What am I going to do?" she whispered into the darkness, her thoughts a tangled mess. One evening, as a thunderstorm raged outside, Macy's roommate, Jenna, found her staring blankly at Bella. "You're going to wear yourself out, Macy," Jenna said, concern etching her face. "You need to think about your limits." But Macy couldn't afford to think about limits, not when Bella's life and the lives of her unborn puppies hung in the balance. The tension in the air was palpable, a storm brewing with the potential to change everything. Then came the night that changed it all. Macy awoke to Bella's restless whining. She rushed to the dog's side, her heart pounding. Bella's eyes were wide with fear, her body trembling. "It's okay, girl," Macy soothed, but her voice was drowned out by the howling wind. As Macy comforted Bella, she couldn't shake the feeling that something extraordinary was about to happen. The air was charged with electricity, a sense of impending revelation. She thought back to Dr. Lewis's words, to the unexplained anomalies. "What are you carrying, Bella?" Macy asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Outside, the storm reached its crescendo, mirroring the turmoil inside Macy. She knew that the coming days would bring answers, but she feared what those answers might be. The mystery of Bella's pregnancy, once a source of wonder, had become a source of dread. As the rain battered against the windows, Macy braced herself for what was to come. The story of Bella and her peculiar litter was about to unfold, and nothing could prepare Macy for the truths she was about to uncover. The days leading up to the birth were a maelstrom of emotions for Macy. Each passing moment was filled with a mix of anticipation and unease. The shelter buzzed with rumors about Bella's condition, adding to the mounting tension. Then, on a night cloaked in a velvet darkness, the inevitable happened. Macy, half asleep, was jolted awake by the sound of Bella's labored breathing. It was time. Her heart raced as she prepared the makeshift birthing area, her hands trembling with a cocktail of fear and excitement. As Bella's whimpers filled the small room, Macy whispered words of encouragement. "You can do this, Bella. I'm here with you." The storm outside mirrored the tumultuous event unfolding inside, with thunder rolling and lightning casting eerie shadows on the walls. Finally, the first puppy was born. Macy gasped in disbelief at the sight before her. The puppy, wet and wriggling, bore a striking and inexplicable resemblance to a tiny cow. Its fur was a patchwork of black and white, completely unlike Bella's golden coat. Macy's mind raced with confusion and awe. "How is this possible?" she muttered under her breath. The room felt surreal, as if she had stepped into a different world. One by one, the puppies arrived, each bearing the same bovine markings. As the final puppy was born, Macy sat back, exhausted and overwhelmed. The puppies snuggled against Bella, their tiny forms a bizarre contrast to their mother's appearance. Macy's mind swirled with questions. Was it a genetic anomaly? A miraculous twist of nature? She knew she needed to call Dr. Lewis, but for a moment she hesitated, caught in the spellbinding wonder of what she had just witnessed. The puppies were healthy, despite their unusual appearance, their tiny bodies squirming energetically. Macy finally reached for her phone, her hands still shaking. "Dr. Lewis, you won't believe what just happened," she stammered into the receiver. The veterinarian's sleepy voice betrayed his surprise. "I'll be there first thing in the morning," he promised, his tone laced with curiosity. As dawn broke, Macy sat in silence, watching over Bella and her mysterious litter. The storm had passed, leaving a calm stillness in its wake. The night of revelations had brought forth a miracle, or perhaps a riddle wrapped in fur. Macy knew that the morning light would bring Dr. Lewis, and hopefully, some answers. But in the quiet of the early hours, with the puppies nestled close to their mother, Macy felt a deep connection to the extraordinary life she had helped bring into the world. It was a moment of pure wonder, a testament to the mysteries and miracles of nature. And as the first rays of sunlight peeked through the window, Macy knew that the story of Bella and her peculiar puppies was just beginning. The morning after the astonishing birth, Macy awaited Dr. Lewis's arrival with a mix of eagerness and anxiety. The shelter, usually a hub of activity, seemed to pause in anticipation. Bella and her unusual litter rested in a quiet corner, the puppies' curious markings a stark contrast to their mother's golden fur. Dr. Lewis entered, his face a mask of professionalism, but his eyes betraying his curiosity. "Let's see what we have here," he said, approaching the pen where Bella lay. Macy watched, holding her breath, as he examined the puppies one by one. "These markings, they're extraordinary," Dr. Lewis murmured, more to himself than to Macy. "I've never seen anything like it." He looked up at Macy, his expression a mix of fascination and disbelief. "They look like miniature cows, but they're definitely canine." Macy's mind was racing. "What does this mean, Dr. Lewis? How is this possible?" she asked, her voice tinged with both wonder and worry. Dr. Lewis took a moment before responding, choosing his words carefully. "Genetics can be unpredictable. It's possible that Bella mated with a uniquely marked dog, perhaps a Dalmatian mix. But this is highly unusual. Macy felt a wave of relief mixed with a myriad of questions. The puppies were healthy, which was her primary concern, but the mystery of their appearance remained. "What should we do now?" she asked. "We'll need to monitor them closely," Dr. Lewis advised, "but as long as they're healthy, they should have a normal puppyhood." He smiled gently at Macy. "You've done an incredible job with Bella." As the veterinarian left, Macy turned her attention back to the puppies. They were a marvel, a living, breathing enigma. She knew their care would be an immense responsibility, but she felt ready for the challenge. In the following days, word of the peculiar litter spread beyond the shelter's walls. People came just to catch a glimpse of the cow puppies, as they were affectionately called. Macy found herself at the center of attention, fielding questions and sharing the story of that fateful night. But amidst the excitement, Macy remained focused on the well-being of Bella and her babies. She spent hours watching them play and grow, each day bringing new discoveries and joys. The story of Bella's litter was more than just a curiosity. It was a reminder of the wonders of nature, of the unexpected twists in the journey of life. Macy felt a deep sense of pride and fulfillment as she cared for the little family. She had stepped into the unknown and emerged with a story that would be told for years to come. Yet, as the puppies grew, Macy knew that the day would come when they would need to find their forever homes. The thought was bittersweet, but she took comfort in knowing that she had been a part of something truly extraordinary. In the shelter, among the barks and meows, Macy and Bella had created a small miracle. And as each puppy found a loving home, Macy realized that this experience had changed her. She had faced the unbelievable, and in doing so had found a deeper understanding of the bonds between humans and animals, and the mysterious, beautiful dance of life. As the cow puppies grew, so did their fame. The shelter became a hub of activity, with people arriving from far and wide, drawn by the allure of the unusual litter. Macy, once a quiet member of the shelter staff, found herself in the spotlight, answering questions and sharing the remarkable story. But amid the excitement, Macy's focus never wavered from the well-being of Bella and her puppies. She watched them grow, each day bringing new challenges and joys. The puppies, playful and curious, thrived under her care, their bovine-like spots a constant reminder of the miracle they represented. As they reached the age for adoption, Macy faced the bittersweet task of finding them forever homes. She was meticulous in her selection, ensuring each family understood the uniqueness of their new pet. One by one, the puppies left the shelter, each departure a mix of joy and sadness for Macy. Throughout this journey, Macy's bond with Bella had deepened. The golden retriever had become her constant companion, a source of comfort and strength. When the last of the puppies was adopted, Macy made a decision that would forever change her life. "I can't let you go, Bella," she whispered to the dog, who looked up at her with understanding eyes. Macy knew that Bella had found her forever home with her. Together, they had weathered a storm of uncertainty and emerged stronger. The shelter, once a place of work for Macy, had become a second home. Her experience with Bella and the puppies had ignited a passion for animal welfare that went beyond her duties. She took on more responsibilities, driven by the desire to make a difference in the lives of animals in need. Bella, by her side, became a symbol of the shelter's mission. Her story, a testament to the extraordinary things that can happen when compassion meets action. Visitors often asked about Bella, and Macy would share their story, inspiring others to see the beauty in adopting shelter animals. Years passed, and Macy's dedication to the shelter never waned. She had found her calling, her life enriched by the countless animals she helped. Bella, now an older dog, still carried the same gentle spirit that had captured Macy's heart. In the quiet moments, as Macy watched Bella sleeping peacefully, she reflected on their journey. It was a story of love, resilience, and the incredible bond between humans and animals. Bella had not only given Macy the gift of her remarkable litter, but had also shown her the depth of commitment and love that exists in the heart of every creature. Their story, a blend of mystery and wonder, would remain a cherished part of Macy's life, a reminder of the miracles that can occur when you open your heart to the unexpected. And as Macy continued her work, with Bella by her side, She knew that every animal that came through the shelter's doors carried their own unique story, waiting to be discovered and cherished, just like Bella's.